This is the version 1.4 plate kit. You'll notice in the top left of the box is an XL sticker denoting that this plate kit is for the FarmBot Genesis XL version. We also have a version that is for the normal FarmBot Genesis device. So let's open it up and see what's inside. You'll see all the parts come individually wrapped. So let's take them all out and see what everything is about. Okay, so the first thing you'll probably notice is these really big components. These are the tool bays. With the FarmBot Genesis XL kits, we include 3 of this new part. This is the single slot tool bay. Has the logo, it's been black anodized, and you can mount this anywhere on your raised bed to hold the tools. So we include 3 of those in the XL kits because we anticipate the people who have ordered a FarmBot Genesis XL to potentially have more tools in the future or want more locations where they can store the tools so that the FarmBot gantry can get to them more quickly and be able to operate more efficiently. So we include 3 of these single slot tool bays. You'll notice that on these tool bays, we have 2 little notches right here. And these are designed to help you position the tool bay so that it's level on the raised bed and at the correct height relative to all of your other tool bays. You don't have to use those guides, but they're there to help you in case you want them. Also included with all of the kits, both the FarmBot Genesis and FarmBot Genesis XL, are 2 of the 3 slot tool bays. And these are the same component as seen in the version 1.2 and version 1.3 FarmBots. They have 3 slots, the logo, it's been black anodized, and it has the notches here on the side to help align this onto the raised bed. So starting from the raised bed going up, the next thing is the track end plates. These are aluminum plates that are screwed to the raised bed using these 3 bottom holes, and then these 3 top holes are used to attach the track extrusions. So this is how you attach your tracks to your raised bed or other supporting infrastructure. These also include small notches that help you vertically align the plate onto the raised bed and make sure that it's angled correctly. Included with every FarmBot is 4 of these plates. Next are the track joining plates. These are used to join the track extrusions end to end. Included with the FarmBot Genesis kits are 2 of these, and included with the FarmBot Genesis XL are 6 of these plates. So you can screw this to your raised bed or supporting infrastructure using the 4 holes down here. We have the notches to help you align it. And then these 2 holes are used for one extrusion going this way, and these 2 holes to mount an extrusion going in the other direction. All of the plates in the FarmBot kit have been packaged to prevent scratching and to prevent rattling when in transit. Next are the gantry wheel plates. There are 2 of these included with all FarmBot kits. And these allow the gantry to interface with the tracks. So the gantry column will be attached vertically here, and 9 V-wheels will be attached on these holes that allow the gantry to move along the tracks. There's a small notch right here that helps you position the end of the gantry column to the correct height. Again, you can adjust this a small amount as needed, but we put that marker there to help you do the standard configuration. And there are 2 of these, again, included with each FarmBot kit. Next are the left and right gantry corner brackets. These are mounted at the top of the gantry columns. You can see there's a small notch here to help you line it up. And it's secured with 6 screws here and 4 more here, screws and T-nuts. And then the gantry main beam attaches on the front here, so you can create the gantry structure. And over here is where the X1 and X2 motors will mount. There is a left and a right-hand version of these brackets included with every kit. So you can see these are mirror images of each other, and that's for the left and the right of the gantry column. Included with the FarmBot Genesis XL kits only is a new component called the gantry joining bracket. And this allows two gantry main beams to be connected end to end to form one 3-meter long aluminum extrusion beam. You can see there's a small marker here that helps you line up the two halves right in the center of this bracket. And these features right here allow you to zip tie the X2 motor cables and encoder cables and the LED light strip when those are routed along the gantry. So throughout the rest of the gantry, they're routed through the horizontal cable carrier supports, and when routed underneath this, you can secure those cables and the lights with the zip ties. Next is the cross slide plate. And this allows you to attach a whole bunch of different components, including the Y-axis motor, the lead screw block, and a bunch of V-wheels. And this will move left to right along the FarmBot gantry, and it also allows the Z-axis to move up and down through it. There's one of these included with each FarmBot kit. Next is the long cable carrier mount. There's one of these included in each kit, and this will be mounted directly onto the cross slide plate and allows you to attach the Y-axis cable carrier so that it can be pulled along with the cross slide. This is the Z-axis motor mount. This will attach on the top of the Z-axis extrusion with these 3 holes here. And the Z-axis motor will be mounted on top of this with the wires routed through this slot here. And this allows you to mount the motor so that the FarmBot can move up and down in the Z direction with the lead screw. Next are 2 peripheral mounting plates. In the version 1.3 kits, we called this component the vacuum pump mounting plate because we used it to mount the vacuum pump on the Z-axis extrusion. So you can put this plate onto the extrusion using the 3 holes here, and then you zip tie the pump onto this section here. In the version 1.4 kits, we include a second one of these components, and we've renamed it to the peripheral mount plate because we use the second one now to mount the solenoid valve onto the gantry column where the electronics box is mounted. Again, you'll mount the plate using the 3 holes here, and then the solenoid valve is zip tied to this section right here. Here are the Z-axis hard stops. They're very small, so don't miss them. There's 2 of these components included with each FarmBot kit. And these are mounted on the Z-axis extrusion using M5 screws and T-nuts and act as the stopper to prevent the Z-axis from going too low or too high. And so these will hit the cross slide plate when the Z-axis has reached its maximum locations. In this here are the belt clips. There are 6 of these included with every FarmBot kit. And these allow the belts to be wrapped through these slots, and we have some instructions on how specifically to wrap it through. And then the belt can be secured to an extrusion, either the end of the tracks or the end of the gantry main beam using an M5 screw and T-nut. So there's 6 of these included, 2 for the Y-axis belt and 2 for each of the X-axis belts. Last in the plate kit are the jumper links. These may be easy to miss, or you may be looking for them in another part of the kit, but they are in the plate kit. The jumper links are used to connect 2 of the electronic screws on each of the tools to allow the FarmBot to be able to detect if the tool is mounted or not. So over here, you can see all of the parts included in the version 1.4 FarmBot Genesis plate kit. And over here, all of the additional parts included in the FarmBot Genesis version 1.4 XL kit. So we have the 2 3-slot tool bays. In XL, we also include 3 single-slot tool bays. We have the 4 track end plates and 2 track joining plates in the smaller kit, and an additional 4 in the XL kit. We have the 2 gantry wheel plates, the 2 gantry corner brackets, a left and a right-hand version, the Z-axis motor mount, the peripheral mount plates, the 2 Z-axis hard stops, the 6 belt clips, the cross-slide plate, the long cable carrier mount, and the jumper links. And then last but not least, in the XL kits only, is the gantry joining bracket. All of these parts are made out of aluminum, and they have been machined or stamped. Then they've been sandblasted to remove any kind of surface defects, and then they've either been clear anodized or anodized black. And so you can see it creates a very nice surface finish that looks and feels like a premium product.